Hi, welcome back. Guys, we are getting integrated strategies in 1.5 and Arknights Enfield is what I thought. That's not happening. The only reason I'm sad about Endfield 1.5 is that I was wrong about all my predictions. I lost my touch. I should have never went on that goddamn road trip. Instead, Arknights Endfield added guarantee carryover. Kinda. We got a new type of rerun banner in this game, so here's everything in the Endfield 1.5 livestream, as well as explanation for the new rerun banner. First off, the new characters are going to be 6-star Tifoius, Typhon but Ship of Theseus basically, a Nature Striker DPS unit using an art unit that is actually her bow. She's going to rely on lots of nature inflictions that she can consume, so almost nature only teams, although you will probably still want corrosion effect if you're not going to use Gilberta for her reduced susceptibility. So Tifoius' best teammates are going to be Arcane, Gilberta, Lino, Fluorite, and then the usual strong support units like Perlica, Tung and Zaihi. The overall best team will be Tifoius herself with Arcane, Lino, and either Gilberta or Tung. She makes use of the strongest support units in the game, so she's definitely going to deal a lot of damage. However, her kit is also pretty damn difficult to get a hold of since you've got to time things like her ultimate or combo skill pretty frequently, making her rotations much harder than someone like Zhuang Fengyi, where you can just spam skills, or someone like Lavatane where you just need to consume heat infliction stacks. I'll talk about her kit more in depth once I make a guide video, but for now we can continue with Perchena, the new 5-star character, which everyone will get P5 of her and her weapon for free, and that's obviously great. She's also going to be a great unit for Tifoius and Arcane, since while she is a physical guard, she will apply nature infliction with her shield bash skill. She's sort of a better shielder than Snowshine as well, so she's going to be a pretty useful character. Other than that, we didn't get C or Fake Moinar, but C is finally actually confirmed to be in 1.6 after being teased for so long, since she is the main character of the 1.6 story. Although, I don't expect 1.6 to have any huge new modes, since we didn't get a teaser for integrated strategies, although we are getting a rerun of an old great event. But before I get into that, we are getting 2 new maps in 1.5, one linked to Tifoius and one linked to the new World Quest, along with their guide events. Then for more gameplay, we are getting the Runner Steeplechase, which is the parkour event that was teased last time, Trial of the Bow, which is also teased last time, as well as new Umbral Monument and Echoes of War rotations, and most importantly, we're finally getting a rerun AIC support event for the new materials, which I really hope is a more fleshed out version than last time, because it would be a lot more fun. 1.6 is going to be a huge patch event-wise, with the teased restaurant event, which will definitely just be something to do for Aura Barrels, but also the Arena of Games event, an expansion on the Trial of Swordmancy that I really wanted, and that's huge news. But most importantly, we're getting a new season of Contingency Contract, which is of course super exciting. We'll have to see what it looks like, but if it's any improvement over last time, it'll be great fun. Now we've got tons of quality of life features in both 1.5 and 1.6, but the most important are Yvonne is getting the Duck Dance, the AIC placement improvements, the character resource tracker, and personal item speed boosters, and confirmation that we're getting gear loadouts in 1.6. Some games don't get these after years. Oh my god, glory to Hypergriff. Now, just give us more team slots, please. Now, so far, 1.5 isn't going to be the greatest or most revolutionary patch. I did, of course, expect integrated strategies, but now, I don't even expect it in 1.6 since the teaser for 1.6 wasn't very integrated strategies-y. The crying baby me persists, basically. This unfortunately breaks the streak of having better and better Enfield patches each time, although this patch also won't be any bad at all since we are getting enough content to last us through the duration of the patch, unlike 1.2 where it was a super long patch with barely any content despite having a pretty good story quest. This time the patch will only be around 42 days, and while we don't have a calendar yet, this is basically confirmed by the dates of the events going on. The final event to drop in 1.5 will be Umbral Monument's Monumental Etching, which will come on October 5th, usually lasting a little over a week. The Fawn's banner will last from September 2nd to the 30th, while the Rerun banner, which we will discuss right now, will start on September 24th until the end of the patch, which I'm guessing will be October 15th, 1.6 being the patch that pushes us into September, then 1.7 being the patch right before 2.0, which will be the anniversary. Now, of course, I do expect there to be a 1.7, which will probably be a sort of getting ready for 2.0 or filler patch before 2.0 patch, although I could be wrong and they could break tradition and give us a 2.1 anniversary instead of 2.0. I'm fine with both as long as we have content. Now let's discuss the new Rerun banner, which is actually a very good choice to pull on if you want the current character. Now, while on stream things were a bit confusing and I thought this banner had a guarantee carryover for all of them, although that's not how it works. This refactor headhunting banner works the exact same way as any banner across different characters, with the 120 and 240 guarantees carrying over between banners of the same character only. So if you pull 90 times on this Yvonne Refactor Headhunting banner, but then it ends, you will get Yvonne within 30 pulls on the next Yvonne only Refactor Headhunting banner every single time. If you pull, say, 60 times on Yvonne and not get her, and the next Refactor Headhunting banner has Lavatane, for example, you will get a 50-50 6-star and 20 pulls on Lavatane's Refactor Headhunting banner, while also getting Yvonne herself within 60 pulls on her banner. So, the 120 and 240 guarantees carry over between Refactor Headhunting banners of the same operator, while the 80 6-star pity still carries over between all Refactor Headhunting banners. This is technically an advantage if you finish pulling onto Foyas and you have pulls left over and you somehow at all don't care about fake Moinard with the greatest man back in existence and Lady Yes, then you can throw whatever you have on Yvonne and the guarantee will be the same on the next Yvonne Refactor Headhunting banner. You can also pull 60 times on the current Yvonne, get a 5-star on Lavatane's banner, then pull another 60 on Yvonne herself, which is a pretty damn good strategy. Now, I do expect them to have a Refactor Headhunting banner every single patch now, although it does have two disadvantages, as while you do get way more urgent recruitment tickets, which will get you more arsenal tickets, you do not get a dossier, and you do not get expiring tickets for this banner, which is a huge L. They should add these next time. The weapon banner, by the way, works the exact same way. Yvonne's weapon will be guaranteed within 8 arsenal issues that carry over between Yvonne-specific Refactor arsenal banners. Overall, this banner is pretty good to pull on. You won't be losing out on anything except the dossiers and expiring tickets, but get way more urgent recruitment instead, but those don't count towards pity of course, and only really matter if you get lucky or want more arsenal tickets. This does mean they technically added guarantee carrying over, but only for the same character on Refactor Headhunting banners. And of course, guarantee carrying over really doesn't matter in a game like this since you can just save, and for people who really want to just dump pulls and test their luck, I guess you can do so now on banners with the same character. Now watch this banner get absolutely doom posted by the same people hating on Enfield for the past 8 months. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this in the future, and join the Express Rerun Discord server for a fun and lovely community to hang out with. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.